it is saying that we are not improving. We have been in the company of low-feeding fish. It can't be saying well for the country.
This year, the country has scored 40 points and a rank of 85 out of 180 countries on the 2022 Transparency International Corruption Perceptions Index, CPI report. Last year, Ghana witnessed a decrease by 2 points from the previous year, with a score of 39 and ranking of 87 out of 180 countries. 40 points is considered a low score. Ghana also remains far below other Caribbean countries, such as Barbados and the Bahamas, Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago. Interestingly, the only CARICOM country that Guyana is ahead of is Haiti, which registered a score of 17 and a ranking of 171. According to the report, a country's score is the perceived level of public sector corruption on a scale of 0 to 100, where 0 means highly corrupt and 100 means very clean. Asked how can corruption be tackled effectively? In Ghana, Collins said governments must be transparent and not allow themselves to be shrouded in secrecy.
Country is being managed under a blanket of secrecy. When the government launched its new anti-corruption framework sometime last year, they took the trouble to say there will be no questions.
He inferred that while the state's affair by law must be discreet to avoid invasion of the nation's sovereignty, the government should not hide its public affair. Citizens must be informed of how the country's natural and financial resources are managed, he said.
The fact that they are keeping those things under wraps is telling us that they feel that there's something that we ought not to know. What on earth ought we not to know?
Governance and Parliamentary Affairs Minister Gilty Shure, in an invited comment, claimed that though unable to peruse the CIP report, the TIG has tendencies of tainting the country's reputation. Colin deemed Tashire's comment appalling and laughable. He reminded that TIG has no purview over data publication on the Corruption Perceptions Index. Meanwhile, Opposition Foreign Affairs Shadow Minister Amanza Walton Desir proffered these remarks on the report.
Are showing clearly that this PPPC administration is not interested in tackling corruption. When public officials or private individuals abuse their power for personal gain, what you find is that your resources are often misallocated or they're siphoned off. And what is the spin-off of this? This leads to reduced investment. It leads to lower economic growth. It results in decreased, really, social and economic development.
Walton Desir recounted that under the APNO AFC regime, Ghana surpassed 40% and secured top position on the Corruptions Index. In 2015, Ghana secured 29 out of 100 and ranked 119 out of 180 countries, while in 2016, it scored 34 out of 100 and ranked 108 out of 180 countries. Antonio Day reporting for the AGP 90 News.